Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are likely to die fairly soon, I think, because we are a leper. We're feeling fine for now though, and that is a good thing because we need to finish up this war to vassalize Abyssinia. Now, I was just looking at the way that this is laid out, and this is going to be awkward for us to get there. We're going to have to siege our way out this way and then down towards their capital like that. It's going to be kind of insane. So for the moment, we're going to move our forces up over here. We're going to head up this direction. By the time we get there, some of these sieges should be finished. So that's good. We're at 24% war score right now. That's going to be going down over time because we do not have ticking war score at this moment. So that is definitely a concern. We're also still negative in our prestige. We should fix that. We can create this duchy. There we go. Now we're positive again, and we're going to grant that over to this fine gentleman, granting him the Duchy of Memprusi. There we go. We'll also demand his conversion. He has a 99% chance of acceptance, so that seems good. So that puts us back positive in our prestige. So now at least our men-at-arms can reinforce. That is good. We'll grab Know Thyself. There we go. And that'll give us a warning if we're going to die of natural causes. So that is absolutely great. Now, we have these guys down over here. Wait, they're fighting each other? I thought Nubia was in this. That's bizarre. Okay, so they're fighting each other there. I guess we'll head up over this way and see about stack wiping these guys. Sure. That seems okay. Now, what is their sigil? Okay, noted. Well, we're going to fight up over here. That'll be okay. So we should win that, although not necessarily the most easy thing. Unfortunately, our son died. Fortunately, that wasn't our heir. And this guy is our heir. So that should be absolutely okay. He is an insightful thinker, and that should be fine. So we're going to wrap up this particular battle. That will net us a little bit of war score. That puts us up to 40. Okay. That's pretty solid. We do need a new leader here, and that's going to be this guy. Now, we're going to need to resupply. That's very clear. Things are definitely getting a little grim for us. What is happening over here? We're not sieging this. These guys are independent now. Wild. Okay, let's put them here. I'm going to bring these guys back to resupply. We obviously need to resupply here. So I'm going to split this, I'm going to split it again, and I'm going to split these guys. We're going to have all of these forces head out something like this. You guys are not supposed to both be here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to resupply all of these units if we can. Yeah, I'm going to split this in half as well. And we're going to send them up to siege here while these guys resupply. We definitely need some resupplying happening here. We could fight down over here. That's not really super worthwhile. The Kingdom of Nubia is down here for now. Okay. We need to get these resupplies dealt with. That is all. The schemer has been discovered. Yep. And sure, we'll become the owner of a mysterious lamp. That seems fine. And this guy wants to negotiate an alliance with us. That was our son, so that seems okay. We'll get a new marshal and a new steward. Okay, so we're slowly sieging our way through here. This got a lot more awkward. Huh. So Blamia isn't in this. That's probably arguably a good thing. We can get these sieges completed. We can group all of these guys together, which I'm going to do now that we've got them somewhat resupplied. We see this army up over here. That's fine. Another son died. This is a good thing. We're happy about this. And we want to come down over here. Maybe just... Can we go directly here without heavy attrition? What if we took this route? Yeah, I like it. We're going directly for their capital here. Now, these guys might come down over this way and try to attack these forces. If they do, honestly, I don't care about that. It looks like they are heading this way. Yep. I'm just going to withdraw these guys. That's fine. Alternatively, What if instead we sent a contingency force up this way, along with perhaps a decent chunk of levy troops? Have these guys come down here, led by a siege leader, since we know where their army is. And then these guys can make their way back up this direction to try to catch this force. So they would come in over here, group that together. How long will it take us to arrive there? 36 days. We should head this way. We have to give up that siege, but that's okay. I accept this. So we're going to group these guys together. We weren't going to get here in time to save that siege, but what we can do is come up here and fight them. In the meantime, of course, we're coming down to siege their capital. So we tried to fight somebody there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't think we caught them. But here's a battle. Excellent. Cool. We are winning that. Barely. That is a barely sort of thing. We've got this siege started up. 8 months on that. That should honestly end the war once that siege is over. So we're going to knock these guys out of here. And I want to head in over here. But again, I want to take this slightly less time-efficient path and have it be a more resource-efficient path. So that sounds good. We're going to head down this way. Oh, we just got a gust. That's nice. And legendary statue has been finished. So that's very, very good. Let's just continue our way through here. Cool. We're currently 3 months left on this siege. I do expect this siege to end the war. That's going to be 48% war score plus another at least 10%. So 58% war score. It's going to be really close no matter what. Bare minimum. Cool. So we're just going to group in here. This did get a lot more awkward because they broke up. But whatever. Some sort of a disillusion or something. Yeah, that does indeed end the war. So we'll end that war, and that seems good. So now the question is, can we do additional wars of that nature? So hypothetically, if we were to declare here, demand fealty, we can. That's insane. Presumably that's just until this guy dies. And the fact that he got leprosy means that that's going to be trickier, right? No doubt about that. Now, them breaking up in the middle of that war, very awkward. Very awkward. We can't declare it on this guy. So it must just be people who we had neighbors on before or rather when we finished that. Yeah. Okay, so in that case, we're truced with Mercuria for how long? 14 months. Okay. That means that we can come over here and do a demand fealty. 120 prestige for that? Absolutely. So we can just make our way around and demand fealty of all of our neighbors, hopefully before we die. So that would be great. I want to just raise our men-at-arms here. I don't think we need anything other than our men-at-arms. Fantastic. And those are going to take a little while to get here. It will take us a while to get our levy troops back. We burned a lot of levy troops in that last war. No doubt about that. We're going to walk through over here. I'm going to get ourselves a few levy troops. And we're going to start up some sieges. So that was a stack wipe. I want to go grab their capital. Looks good. And a siege force here would be fine. I want this guy. There we go. We're going to siege over here. Perfect. Cool. So we're going to get started on those sieges. Yeah, I'm aware of this guy up here being a jerk, but that's fine. We need to get these sieges done as quickly as possible, right? So we've got 6 months here and 6 months here. We're hoping that we're able to get more of these done before the ruler dies. We've not gotten a notification that we're going to die, but we will fairly soon, so that is definitely a consideration. Okay. So 4 months left on this siege. Looks good. 3 months left. I'm just hoping to have good, solid siege events here. That was a decent one. No doubt about that. Our prisoner escaped. Very rude. 40 days left. 30. Mediocre siege event there. It was a stalemate. It's very sad. Okay, so we completed that. We're going to walk down over here next. War's over. Okay, beautiful. So we enforce those demands instantly and disband our troops. Next up, I want to go for Canaan. So let's get this guy out of here. I want to demand fealty. And his capital is right up over here. So we're going to drop our rally point here. We'll raise men-at-arms. We'll raise a few levy troops. We don't need all that many levy troops. That's for sure. Okay. So let's go attack his main force, and let's bring this up to around 16,000. Then we'll split that in half and split it again. We'll send half of those here, and these guys are going to head up, if I can scroll, up over this way. There we go. And then these guys are going to be split in half. We're going to send half of them here, and then the final half is going to go here. Perfect. So that'll work just fine. We'll have no major issues with these vassalizations. Where are you? Why are you not going to the capital? You're supposed to go to the capital. There you go. Fantastic. So that's a stack wipe, and good riddance. That'll be fine. We're going to walk down here and siege. We're at 50% war score right now. Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. There's nothing going on here, so there's nothing to be done. Okay. Sounds good. So we'll be able to attack this guy. We'll be able to attack this guy with a demand fealty CB, and that's going to be a pretty decent one for us. This one, I don't think we can get this guy, but we can get this one. So we just want to work through these demand fealties as quickly as we can. That is the goal here. We've got about 6 months left on this siege, and we should probably make sure we have some sort of siege leader. This guy. Yep, that'll be fine. We're still feeling fine right now. We do have athletic, reduced disease symptoms, herbalist, iron constitution. So all of that is pretty good as far as our health goes. So no problem there in theory. We do get a new learning perk, and let's grab healthy. That'll give us another medium boost to our health. So that sounds great. Hopefully buying us still additional time. And they're fighting us up over here. Okay, that's not... They don't have enough troops. That was never going to go well for them. They're just, like, trying to delay us a little bit. They're fighting down here, too. That's also not going to go well. So that all seems reasonably okay. We've got 20 days remaining. Sure, we'll take some prestige here. Prestige will be useful. Okay, war is over, so we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Perfect. So next up, I want to check in on Mercuria. Now, Kordofan, we do not have... Oh, we do have the ability to demand fealty on Kordofan. Do it. Okay, so we're going to demand that. This is only going to require a few troops. So we'll raise men-at-arms. We'll need 6,000 of those. And we'll need to raise up our men-at-arms, which will arrive eventually. We're greedy raising this, and we'll see if we have enough troops before they get here. Nope. It's not going to happen. Okay. So this is fine, if vaguely annoying. We'll just drop back here, raise our men-at-arms. And we'll raise a few troops here. We'll retreat these if we can. Yep, we were able to. So they're retreating back. That's fine. That was very rude, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so these are retreating quite a long ways back. And our men-at-arms weren't actually raising. Which means that neither were our levy troops. So we have to raise additional levy troops here. Sure. So where's those men-at-arms at? Well, they'll be here relatively soon. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There they are. Okay. So that's fine at this point. Let's move these guys back. Let's head in over here. Okay. We will not give pause away. Fantastic. So we're going to go siege their capital, and we died. We were poisoned. Well, that is sad. I am assuming... Yeah, this is going to be massive problems. Okay. So, this is still Guinea over here. I'm assuming that we're not going to be able to do any more of those CBs. Now, what we need to do is disband our troops. This war went away... Yeah, we can't demand fealty. That's probably for the best, to be honest. That was really powerful. It's probably for the best we died very quickly there. So Mali needs to be under our control, right? We need to reconquer Mali and Kanem Bornu. So that is mission number 1. We're going to press our claim on Mali here. We're going to declare this war instantly. I also want to make sure that we have a spouse who is high stewardship, so she will do. Where's their capital? Out over here. Noted. So we're going to drop our rally point right up over here. We're going to raise all here. Okay. Oh, we just married a lowborn. I did not intend to do that. Whoops. I forgot about that. That's my own fault. That is my own fault. So she needs to become our primary spouse. Wait, actually, skill 22. What was our existing spouse? Oh, wow. That was completely pointless. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. We'll just have to work our way back up. No problem. So our chancellor is going to be this guy. Our steward's going to be this guy. Our marshal's going to be this guy. Our spy master is going to be this lady. Cool. So we're going to declare on this guy, and I want to immediately send out our powerful forces, which are already here. We'll let our levies continue to grow, but I want to immediately send these guys out to the enemy capital. Okay. So that seems good. There's a faction created against us, but for the moment, it's okay. This ransom seems fine. A new lifestyle focus is going to be learning. We're going to take scholarship focus here. We're at 9 out of 7. Hang on. Why are we at 9 out of 7 domain? We should not be at 9. We should be at 7 of 7 right now. What do we have that we shouldn't have? Something out over here? Something up this way? No, there are definitely things, down here. Okay, so we'll grant these out. That seems fine. We do not need to hold those. Okay. So now we see his army up over here, and I want to go fight that. So we're going to head up over there. He is trying to raise his forces, and we'll likely catch him there before he's done with that. I want to head up over here and have a siege leader if we've got one. We do. Looks good. We have a new available perk, and I'm going to take scientific here. We defeat his primary force there, and that is absolutely huge. Let's get this siege completed. 10 months on that. We're already at 50% war score. 8 months here in theory. Okay. So this seems good. How are we doing in Kong North? We're currently at 20. Okay, that seems absolutely fine. Wait, did we just become a witch? I didn't read that as closely as I think I should have. No, we didn't. Okay, good. Well, it actually wouldn't be that big of a deal, but sure, you can stay just. That seems fine. Do we already have an heir? We do. We have a daughter. Okay. Let's not give her... Well, actually, let's give her a learning education again. She already has that focus. Sounds good. So we're going to complete these sieges very shortly here. We're not having any internal issues, so that's really solid. What do we think about this guy? He's an astute intellectual, chaste, gluttonous, and arbitrary. Unmatched people skills. Definitely. I have no idea what he'll think of that. He liked it. Okay, cool. Why are we trying to sway this guy anyway? I'm going to abandon that. Cool. I have no idea what the AI was trying to do with that, but we're not going to do that one. So this guy just declared war on us. He is a vassal within the Kingdom of Mali. Okay. I don't feel like that's going to go the way he thinks it's going to go. Let's walk our forces over here. We just finished up the empire capital of Mali. So we can see up over here, this guy has 7,000 troops right here. I want to walk up over this way and fight them before he can get grouped up, ideally. Let's see if we can get in here. Do we have a better commander for this? Yes, this guy's better. We're going to get this guy in here, and we're going to fight this before he's grouped and knock him right on out of here. Beautiful. So he is retreating. Now we're going to walk down this way. This is a really awkward war. I'm not sure why he thought that was a good idea. Ticking is, I think, not going to be a thing here. So that is definitely a little problematic for us. We would like to have ticking war score for sure. We're going to catch this force, and that seems fine. So that will stack wipe. No problem there. And then we can head down over this way and see about catching this force. So Our battle winnings are definitely doing pretty well here. Do we have somebody who could get us... Oh, this guy's turning around. That's a big mistake. We're just going to fight him here. Hiring more mercs? Okay. That's not going to go well. So, our goal is still the same here. What just happened here? This is a different leader in Mali. Okay, that's fine. We don't actually care who's leading. We need to get out of this war first. Okay, and now we need to walk up over here and continue to do battles here. This is our best bet at this point. So these guys are somewhat grouped together over here. Somewhat. I want to check in on our sizes here. Okay, noted. That's fine for now. We're going to walk up over this way and give battle. But this is only going to be part of their army that we catch. That's good. That's what we want. A 1500 stack? I like it. We stack wiped them, and this war is now technically over. We'll enforce those demands. He'll accept that. There we go. So we just got a bunch of gold out of that. And this battle is still ongoing. We easily win that. And we're going to come down over this way and see about sieging this back. I also want to split this army, so we're going to grab these guys. Like so. And they're going to head up over here with... Well, actually, let's have these guys get a different leader first. Let's have these have this guy and start up a siege down over this way. And then we're going to head up here with our marshal. Okay. So we're at 24% war score. We're still occupying their capital here. We'd like to have a lot more war score for sure. We just got a lot of cash here. This is our brother, and he is within our realm. Done. So that seems fine. We're going to have to conquer Kingdom Bornu, of course, and we're going to do that after Mali. Now, Ghana is apparently independent. Okay, we'll have to see what we want to do about that one. Things are getting awkward for sure. But we're going to walk up over here and see about capturing this force. This is led by Kamo, which is probably not the leader here. No. Okay, so that's a stack wipe. Fantastic. Let's go stack wipe this, and I want to see where this guy is. He's in his capital. Okay. Very awkward. We're going to pop down over here and see about catching this force and starting up a siege here. Okay, I don't want to lose legitimacy. Our legitimacy is already quite low. Okay, so we're starting up these sieges. 16 months here, allegedly. And 9 months here. Okay. Well, 31% war score is not a lot of war score. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to raise up additional forces, whoever we've got. And it looks like we have a decent amount of additional forces. I'm going to send them out over here to continue to siege. We want to get a siege leader if we have one, and it would appear that we do not, so I'm going to put this guy in charge. Okay, so this guy only has 1099 forces, and this should be absolutely okay. But it will take us a little while to get enough war score here. No doubt about that. Man, these guys are dealing with so many issues right now. Kingdom Bornu is doing, I think, reasonably okay. Subjugation war. Okay. Well, we don't actually care too much about that, though, is the thing. So that should be reasonably fine. We're going to wrap up this siege. This siege is getting close. And this one is now underway as well. So that all looks good. I want to fight this force up over here for the prestige. Because we definitely like to continue to work up our level of fame. Speaking of which, we might want to continue a legend here, although we don't have any legend seeds at this moment. I think we'll have to get that from the Conquest of Mali, which would be fine. So we need a new marshal. That'll be this guy. Okay. So that, of course, means that we want this guy to be leading us. And now we took over that siege. So that is great. And we're at 35% war score right now. That's not a lot of war score. Okay. Wrapping up this siege here looks good. We have 3 of these that are going to be finishing up. Mali is now in another war for a claim on the High Kingdom of Mali. Ugh, very rude. This is why we need to get these things under control quickly. Because it gets real chaotic. No doubt about that. I'm going to walk down this way. This siege is now done. We're at 49% war score. We can walk up over here next, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're starting up additional sieges here, but we need to get this all put back together, right? It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to conquer Mali, we're going to reconquer Ghana, and Canaan Bornu, hopefully all in one episode. Although it looks like we still have some territory up over here, so that's nice. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Kentogan, Ali Lee, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.